If there are any healthcare providers out there listening, even if you think you've done something wrong, just be honest with your patients. It may avoid them coming to me. So I'm happy to give that tip. I'd rather the patients get good care.
And it's interesting you bring up HIE, because I think that that's a term that intentionally doesn't get said to people, because so often, and we've seen it, my office and your office just had a case where it was whole body cooling, and they didn't know the term HIE.
Right.
And it was all over the medical record. So I think that one in particular, I think they're probably taught to stay away from. I don't know if you agree with that.
I definitely agree with it. And not only that, I think that there has been a deliberate attempt. Some of this, I'm implying that it's more nefarious than maybe it is, but I do think it's deliberate. There has been this attempt over the past 5, 6, 7 years in particular to stop calling it HIE and to instead call it neonatal encephalopathy.
Mm-hmm.
And to take out, I mean, at least for me, the only reason I see the medical community doing that is medical legal implications. There's no good medical reason to do it. There's no downside to whole body cooling. And so why would you ever want to take away the opportunity for a baby to be cooled by calling it neonatal encephalopathy as opposed to hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy? It's a distinction that just reeks of, we're concerned about medical legal implications more than patient safety, which should disturb anybody. Everybody should feel that a child who's been injured as a result of a hospital's negligence should be entitled to get justice without bias.
What is the average case value in a birth injury case need to be in order to properly take care of that child?
So it's a really wide range, but $5 to $20 million, depending on the severity of the injury. And obviously, like everything else, it's on a spectrum. It depends on the facts of the case. It depends on the age of the child when the case is filed, a whole host of factors.